In this video, I'm going to show you how I like you to post article content to your specified website or blog. Now in this example, we're going to be posting content to girlgetsmarried.com. And this is the site right now. And this is a piece of posted content. So we're going to take one of the articles that we have in our queue, and we are going to post it on the site. So here's the article that I have, and the keyword that was assigned to this article is how to attract a guy. I know that because that's the name of the file. That keyword is in the name of the file. If you look at the actual file, the title is something different. It doesn't use that keyword. The title is how to attract a man. Now, if you ever have a conflict like this, or you don't have any title, you always know that the name of the file contains the true keyword. So this is always the correct keyword. So that means we want to replace this title with one that includes our keyword. So let's call this how to attract a guy, because that's the keyword. And then I'll put a dash, and let me see something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's about 5 vital points to this article. So I'll say 5 vital secrets. And that's the title. Okay? We're going to save that. Okay, great. So if you continue on, you can read the article if you'd like. And at the bottom, you'll generally see something called a call to action. Sometimes you'll actually have a paragraph that is the call to action, and sometimes you'll just see it referenced like this. Call to action is a paragraph or a few sentences that you're going to improvise that direct the reader to a certain place. And depending on the project you're working on, you'll know what the call to action is that will be provided to you. In this particular example, we're going to make the call to action the direct offer. And for this site, the direct offer is Girl Gets Ring. This is an affiliate website. So at the bottom of the article, when we have our call to action, like this one, it will link to that offer. And underneath, this particular website also has a graphic that links as a call to action. So we're going to paste that as well. Now, depending on what website you're working on, these kinds of things may vary a little bit. The call to action may be to different places, or may take different initiatives. And you may not have a graphic to paste at the bottom, but if you do, that'll be specified. So let's go ahead and log in to WordPress, and you'll have your own login, which will be provided to you. I'm going to go ahead and log in, and I'm going to add a new post here. Okay? And I'm going to copy the title, and I'm going to enter the title here. Okay, and before I paste the article in, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to paste the title one more time into the custom title tag. Then down here in keywords, I'm going to just specify the keyword that we're optimizing for. So in this example, it's how to attract a guy. Remember? It's the name of the file, how to attract a guy. So for the keyword, down here, we'll say how to attract a guy. And for the description, you want to include the keyword as well. So what I like to do is I like to just sort of copy the first couple of sentences from the article like this. Whoops, hang on. Okay, paste it into the description and insert the keyword into one of these sentences. So I would say, knowing how to attract a guy, and then the rest of this says, is no more difficult than finding food in a refrigerator if you know what to do. And it goes on. So you want to work the keyword into the meta description. Okay? Great. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and paste our article body. So I'm going to select the whole thing here, including the call to action, okay, at the bottom. We're going to paste it in. And one thing that's good to do is give it some H2 tags. So in this situation, I see that there's about 5 main sections to the article. I'll just make each section title an H2 tag, and we'll see how that looks. So that's just, was it less than symbol, H2, greater than symbol to open it up. And then at the end, you do less than symbol, / H2, greater than symbol to close it. And this is an HTML tag. And then let's just copy that throughout. So this opens it and this closes it. And don't forget to close it up, or else everything else will turn into large text. Okay, and we're just going to leave this call to action untouched for now. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, so I'm going to click Save Draft. Okay, and then I'm going to preview the post. I like to right-click it and open it up in a new tab. So here's what that did. We put in the title, and we made these H2 tags, and you see they're nice, and they really, they pop. It's nice. Okay, the next thing, we need to add a space here. Look at that. So we'll fix that. Okay, the next thing we want to do is start inserting our keyword into 3 important locations. You want to make sure that the keyword is in the first paragraph or second paragraph generally of the page of the article. So I'm just going to read this for a second and we'll find a way to insert it. Okay. All right. I don't really see a way to insert the keyword how to attract a guy into this first paragraph. So just really easy, I'm just going to sort of add on a short sentence that can incorporate that keyword. So I'm reading this and it says, don't worry, all they take is a bit of confidence and know-how. But this confidence and know-how stems from the person you already are. So get ready to learn exactly how to attract a guy. And we work that keyword into the first paragraph. So you don't always have to make a sentence like that. If you can find something to replace where it still looks natural, you can do that as well. One important thing I like to do, I like to bold that first time that the keyword is used. So I'm just going to highlight that there, and you can just choose the bold button right here. You also want to make sure that the keyword is in the last or second to last paragraph of the article, or third to last if you really can't fit it in the last 2. So this is nice and easy because right down here it says, as you can see, it's easy to attract a man. All right. We can just say it's easy once you know how to attract a guy. Okay. And we just work that into the last paragraph of the article. And then, you can mix it up a little bit. Sometimes you can make this italicized. Sometimes you can just leave it nothing. Sometimes you can bold the last use of the keyword. And, just try every variation, keep it different. And then finally, I like to include the keyword somewhere in the middle of the article, once or twice. So we're just going to quickly insert it here. Okay, 1 second. Okay, along those same lines, you must be fun-loving in order to attract a man. Okay, fun-loving. You can say, it's a real secret in how to attract a guy. And I'm doing this quickly, so, that's not the most interesting way to work it in, but you can take your time and really make this a natural occurrence. And one thing I like to do especially is if I'm going to add it again, I use a lateral version of that keyword. So I wouldn't use how to attract a guy. I would use how to attract a man, how to attract men. I would change it up a little bit. And you really don't want to use the exact keyword more than 3 times. That's more than enough. But if you do want to use it one more time, you can use a lateral version of it. And you should do this also intermittently. Do it every once in a while. But here it says, let's see. We can do it down here. Okay, at the end here it says, because that kind of passion is contagious. You could say, it truly attracts men. And this attracts men is kind of a lateral keyword use of how to attract a guy. So that's what I mean by adding it like a 4th time, sort of emphasizing that keyword in some regard again. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the keywords within the article. Once you've done that, one good thing to do is cross-link in 1 or 2 places. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up the blog or the website in another tab, and at the bottom of the website, you'll see sitemap right here, okay? So sitemap will list out all the content that's been published so far on the website. So this one is how to get a man to marry you, top tips for women. We also have 10 tips on how to get a guy to propose. Here we go. How to make him commit. Okay, this is kind of closely linked to how to attract a guy. It's like the next step. After you attract a guy, maybe you want to make him commit. Okay, so if we see something in here that's relevant to that, we can easily link it. You can also do sort of random keywords and link them to these other pages. There's nothing wrong with that. So if I said, I like this make him commit one. So if we open this up in a new tab, we copy the URL up here, okay? And then we'll go back to the post. And we can put it under your newfound skills. Because how to make a guy commit, make him commit is almost like a skill. I don't know, that's taught on the site. Find some connection. It doesn't have to be perfect. The important thing is linking to other pages within the site. So we'll highlight that and we'll choose link. And remember, we copied that link before. So we'll paste it. Okay, and we'll just click add link. All right, and that's it. Do that once, maybe twice in the article. Okay. Now the call to action. This is very, very important. This is the most important part of posting the article. This is where you're going to write 2 or 3 sentences that convince the reader to perform an action, click a link, watch a video, that will be specified in the project that you're working on. So this is where you need to write, and you're going to have to write creatively. So in this example, the call to action is for the reader to watch this video. And this video is going to reveal why men pull away. Okay? So if you want, you can click through this link and watch the video to get an idea of what you're sending them to. That's probably a good idea, actually. This particular link is an affiliate offer for Girl Gets Ring. Okay? And when you're given your specified call to action, if it's a link like that, well, you'll always be given a link, but in this example, you're going to be sending them to girlgetsmarried.com/girlgetsring. That's the URL that has the call to action, okay? That URL takes them to that video. It's a redirect. So we go here, and something inside of WordPress is going to redirect it to this page, okay? So that's what we're sending them to. All right, that's important to know. So during your call to action, we're going to lead them there. And I'm going to say, again, this is just creative writing, okay? Hey, once you've attracted that guy, wouldn't you like to know how to make him love you forever? This video is incredible. It shows you how guys think. Okay. I'll read this when I'm done. Okay, so this says, hey, once you've attracted that guy, wouldn't you like to know how to make him love you forever? This video is incredible. It shows you exactly how guys think and why men pull away. Here's where to watch it. And what I'll do is I'll highlight here's where to watch it, and I'll insert a link. Okay, the Girl Gets Ring. That's our call to action. Okay, now that's just the first part of doing a call to action on this site. For this particular site, there's also, for some of them, not all of them, for a lot of them, they have a video link like this one. Okay, so here's the call to action, which takes them to the page, and here's a video graphic link, which also takes them to the page. So you'll be directed whether or not you have something like this to add to your post. In this particular situation, I am going to add this to the post. So let's go back. Let's save our draft, by the way. We haven't, this auto saves, but make sure you're saving your drafts as you go along. And here at the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and insert an image. I'll click Add Media, and here are my media files. And I forget which one it is. I'm going to try this one here, and we'll make it centered. We're not going to have any link. You want to change link to none. That's very important. And in this particular example, it's going to look best if I make it full size. Okay? So I'm going to insert it into the post. Great. Now it's down here. Okay? I'm going to click Save Draft. And let's preview it here. Let me close this and go into a new one. Okay, we're going to preview this post. Okay, here it is. Great. Okay, so we have our inner link here. Again, I'd actually prefer you put the inner link higher up and further away from the call to action. You want this to really stand out. I'd rather you put this like in the middle of the article randomly. But here we have our call to action. I'm going to open this up in a new tab here. But it should, if I clicked it, it would normally go straight through. Okay, great, that works. Okay, and now we need to create a link to this picture. I forgot to do that. So let's go back. Okay, here's the picture. And around it, we're just going to link the whole thing. You can just select the whole thing if you'd like. That's an easy way to do it. Okay, and we'll just paste that URL. Okay, let's save it again. And let's go ahead and refresh. And now you see it turns into a link. So I'm going to click that. And it takes us right through to where it's supposed to. Terrific. Okay, great. So now we're going to add pictures. Okay. Now you'll be provided graphics for your project. It's your job to sort of figure out what graphics will work best with the article. And this can take a little bit of time. But, don't be too over analytical either. So I picked 5 graphics that I'm going to use with this particular article. Okay, from my graphics set. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add Media because they're not in the website yet. And I'm going to click Upload Files. I'll click Select Files. And I believe they're on my desktop here. And here, I'm going to select these. These are the 5 files. Okay. Click Open. And you see they're uploading here. Okay, these check marks mean that they're done. Beautiful. All right, so all 5 are in there now. Okay, we're going to close this for a minute. Okay, now those 5 pictures are uploaded to the website. Now we're going to put them into the article. So for Be Independent, I have an independent looking woman. Give me a second. I'm just having a sip of water here. Okay, so we're going to click here under Be Independent. And I'm going to click Add Media. And I'm going to choose this woman here. She looks independent. And we're going to align it to the left. Okay? Remember, no link. So link to should be none for the picture. And I'm going to make the size medium. These kinds of pictures will fit best in medium size when you post them throughout the article like this. We may even wind up making them small. We'll have to take a look. Okay, let's refresh. That's a pretty good size. That's not too bad. I'm going to enter in a space here because I just don't like how there's just a big block of text. You want these articles to really look nice. You want the spacing to be easy on the eyes. So it takes a little bit of creativity when you're publishing a post. You want it to be, you see that? That looks better. You want it to be attractive to the reader. Okay, let's add some more pictures. So Be Fun-Loving is this next part here. And here, I'm going to add it here. So Be Fun-Loving, and I click here. I'm going to click Add Media. And I thought this one was kind of a fun-loving picture. So we'll align this one left, and we'll make it medium size. And we'll insert it into the post. Oh, what did I forget? I'm linking to the media file. I need to click Link to None. There we go. Insert into post. Okay, let's save draft. Let's take a look at that. Let's refresh. All right. Now, you see the problem here. It's kind of cutting into this next one. But I also see there's a lot of text. So maybe we can space it out. Maybe we can space the text out so that this goes to the next line. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so I'm just putting spaces here. Let's save the draft and refresh. Better. Look. See that? I'm even going to put a couple spaces here. Okay. Let's take a look at that now. Great. Okay, I'm going to start going through these now. Let's do be glamorous. And here I have a glamorous photo of a woman. Okay. Left, link to none. Set it to medium. And just insert. Okay. Let's take a look at that. All right, I'm going to put another space here just to break up this text a little. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Here's the space before. That's better. See that? It's cleaner. Okay. Almost done here. Be intelligent and be expressive. Okay. This was a good one for intelligent. Okay, link to none, align left, medium. And you can enter in alt text for some of these. If the instructions specify alt text, then you should use them. Okay, I wouldn't worry too much about it unless it's directly expressed. All right, so we'll click insert into post. Okay, great. All right, I'm just going to put some spaces here. Cool. Okay, be expressive. I love this picture of the girl. It's a great picture. Okay, left, none, medium. Here we go. Okay, I'm just adding some spacing. Okay, let's click Save Draft. Let's take a look at that. Beautiful. All right, great. That looks terrific. And that's pretty much how you do it. Thinking about this, I think maybe you probably will wind up putting in the alt text for these graphics. And what I mean by alt text is when you add media and you choose something, you see alt text over here. Normally you'll specify a keyword or a lateral keyword. So in this example, how to attract a guy, or maybe how to attract men, how to attract a man. Those are lateral keywords. So that is pretty much it for creating the content and setting it up. Now, the next part is publishing it. And this is important. Actually, I'm sorry, before you publish, you need to enter categories and tags. So right now it's set as uncategorized. Go ahead and uncheck that. And this kind of article is maybe how to, right? How to attract a guy. So for tags, you're going to want to put the keyword there as well. How to attract a guy. Okay, you also want to put a couple of lateral ones. How to attract men. How to attract a man. Attracting men. I'm adding all these. These are all being tagged. Okay? All right. All right, cool. So now for publishing it. With publishing it, you are most likely going to be scheduling it. Chances are you'll be receiving a large number of articles to publish or post. And to make your life easier, instead of doing this every single day, you'll be logging in on certain days and doing what I've just shown you, several times. And you're not going to publish all several posts at once. You're going to schedule them to go out over the course of a certain number of days, and that'll be specified in your instructions. So what you're going to do is you're going to click this publish area. It says publish immediately. You can edit that, and I can say I want to publish it tomorrow, August 21st, we'll say. And we'll say we want to do it at, the time doesn't matter. Just whatever the time is, it's fine. You're going to click OK, and that will change to schedule for August 21st, 2014. And then you'll click schedule down here. Okay? And if you make changes, just click update, and your changes will be saved. Okay? So let's take a look at that now. If we went to the URL, we wouldn't get there. We wouldn't be able to get there. You still have to, click it through here to view the post. Let me just confirm that. Hang on a second. If I open up a new browser and I paste that in, yeah, if you paste it in, you'll get this right now. But if you view the page through the admin panel by clicking View Post, then you can see it. Okay, so here it is. And that's how it's going to be published. I recommend, you throw some bolds in here as well, just to make it look a little better. I'm going to do that real quick because I want you to do that as well. So just randomly just bold things that are maybe important. I'm going to do this really quick so you can take more time and really use bold to emphasize, and use the italics as well if it's appropriate. So let's see. I'm bolding things like do things you love, like messages that I really want to emphasize. Okay, so I just bolded a few things. I'm going to click update, and I'm going to refresh here. Okay, you can see I got a couple of things bolded here, something there. Okay, there's an italics here, so mix it up a little bit. But what you see is a really colorful website. In certain instructions, you may be asked to embed a YouTube video on the site. And if you do have to do that, I'll probably post a tutorial for it. So, if that's a requirement, I'll get a tutorial for you. So there we go. That's pretty much it. We've set up our post. We've added all of the attributes, the category, the keyword setup. This is all called on-page optimization, including the keyword in the title and throughout the page in certain ways. They're all components to on-page search engine optimization. Okay, so we've set all the meta stuff up and we've scheduled it, and we're pretty happy. So at this point, this looks to be complete. So that's how you post content on a blog or website. Take care. Bye.